defense.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, those are ours, so I'm going to have to. Okay. But you could just imagine those are the basic fundamentals of that. The concept that it's not the call. I know some coaches like to think that they're.
But if we do these five things well,
it doesn't. There's no defensive coach that's put together a call where they've voided gaps in areas in the run fit and they've voided zones and men in coverage. There's no coordinator in the country doing that. So, what separates great defense from good defense or good defense from poor defense? It would be these five things that we identify. They're part of every meeting and they're part of every practice in some fashion.
And where are you in achieving
I feel
those?
really good about that, because that's our main crux, basic fundamental developmental system down from Coach Kelly and his developmental paradigm, and then as it relates to our phase of skills, I'd say that each player is improving. I can't think of a guy this spring that hasn't gotten better fundamentally in the room, which was one of the spring objectives. We talked about it that first week. And looking at it today and looking at it as a full unit, like we do in the mornings on practice days, we go through each player, and I think that we can. I feel strongly to say that we can check the box that each player has fundamentally improved.
Coach Kelly mentioned that hitting couldn't be as big of a focus in year 2 as it was in year 1. Was that difficult to kind of develop depth at some of the front 7 positions when you're not tackling the ground?
I didn't hear the beginning. Hitting.
He had mentioned there wasn't as much hitting just by necessity or fewer
I
bodies.
see. Yes.
The need for it. Is it a challenge to kind of develop depth when you're not seeing the guys go live as much?
I would say that it is. I would say that it is a little bit, but we try to craft fundamentally segmented drills, so there's spirit and there's live elements during practice, but they're encapsulated in this petri dish almost, where you got, like you guys saw, rodeo today, and that's all the live fundamentals. The difference is there's no adjacent group that can fall on your legs. So we're trying to get the tackling done, the blocking, the block destruction done in either individual one-on-one matchups or potted matchups where they're a little more controlled. So we're we're trying to get it done, and at the same time, like we said, some of these guys that you were alluding to that finished the season played somewhere between 650 and 950 plays. We need to move their games forward, take them from 200 level to 300 level. Mentally, they need to get bigger, faster, stronger in the weight room. But we pretty much have a good idea of the type of intensity and attack that they're going to bring. Those players are contact players. We don't need to see that really tangible evidence during spring.